Hey everybody, it's Kristen here, and I am here to teach you how to cook with essential oils today. Who would have thought? If you do not cook, this is still a great video for you. There are a lot of ways that you can use your essential oils in the kitchen without, being a master chef. So please don't be intimidated. One thing I like to bring up when talking about cooking with essential oils is that not all essential oils are created equal. doTERRA essential oils are safe for internal consumption, but there are a few that are not. So how we can know the difference is we can look at each individual essential oil bottle and you'll see this handy dandy little supplement fact box. If your bottle has a supplement fact box, it is totally safe for cooking. Most of them are going to be things that you recognize anyway. Your basil, your rosemary, your thyme, any citrus oils are really great. And again, if it has that supplement fact box, you're good to go. I really recommend starting with a book or some recipes. doTERRA has awesome recipes on their website, their Facebook page. They're always posting really great cooking recipes. So it's the best way to start so that you can start to understand how many drops to use and when to put them in and whatnot. One of my favorite books is this one right here. It is Aroma and Olive Oil, and it's by Mickey Sanar. So she has some really great tips in here. And one of my favorite things that I started with in here was making my own flavored essential oils with olive oil. So I would do, this is my oregano olive oil, and I've got a basil olive oil and a thyme olive oil. And this makes it so easy. So if I make anything Italian, if I'm making homemade pizzas or if I'm making pasta sauce or whatever it might be, if I want to enhance that with some oregano or with some basil, I can easily just do a little bit of like a finishing oil right at the end of cooking, just before I serve it. I can add a little drizzle of that and really enhance everything that I'm doing. Another really easy thing that you can do that does not require cooking, and it's super fancy, you can just put some of this flavored olive oil onto a plate, add a little balsamic vinegar. If you want to put some fresh herbs in there, you can, and that's a really great dipping oil for bread. Mickey's got some really great ratios in her book, but it's anywhere between 4 to 6 ounces of olive oil and anywhere between 2 to 6 drops of essential oil is a decent ratio. So just play with them a little bit and see what you prefer. You can also add some things like lemongrass and ginger to like coconut oils or something like that. You can do citrus oils are really great when you're baking. I have some grapefruit here. This makes a really, really great icing for cupcakes. I love adding tangerine into my smoothies. It just really helps to sweeten them up, and my kid loves them. Even if I put kale in my smoothies, I can add a little tangerine and she just loves it. I love using the doTERRA trim shake. The vanilla trim shake is so good with a drop of cinnamon in it. I just do some banana, a little bit of almond milk, and a drop of cinnamon. If you get the chocolate one, peppermint is really good with it too. So hopefully you can see it doesn't have to be intimidating cooking with essential oils. And one other thing to think about, if you are actually cooking with heat, heat can kind of diminish the therapeutic properties of an essential oil. So if you're cooking, I usually cook everything first and then I'll add the essential oil right at the end, whether that's with my finishing oil or just adding the drops of essential oil right into the pot. Just be careful that you don't sneak in extra drops. They even make little kind of dropper tops that you can kind of screw right onto these bottles so that you can really make sure to be precise and get one drop at a time when you're cooking. I think that's the biggest thing you need to worry about, is that you don't overdo it, because they are so strong. But whatever you guys are making, try just enhancing it with some essential oils. Citrus is the easiest place to start. It's a little bit more forgiving, and just start playing with it. Get into some recipes and open up your oils in the kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and happy cooking.